I gotta share my opinion because girl, Mary Kame, she comes through. Mary Kame, if you're watching this, can you tell me how you'd be so cute? You're like so sweet and so cute, and I feel like that's like a reflection of you. You are just a nice, sweet person. I'd love to meet you sometime. I'm like so flabbergasted. I don't even know how to speak anymore. I'm just like love, 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 love. Hi guys, it's Kate, and today I'm here to do a release date review for one of my favorite authors. And of course, you know, if you follow my channel, you know that I'm talking about Mary Kame's Kairos. Here it is. You can see the title for yourself. Yes, queen. Look at that cover. Can we just take a second to just admire this cover? It is hot. If you're new to my channel, hello there. Welcome to the book Nerdlandia. Yes, like Romancelandia, but like broader, you know, book Nerdlandia. And you should subscribe. You get to see me being a total fangirl. You get to see me doling out advice. I do everything on this channel, except for maybe knit, which I do know how to do, so maybe I should start. Hit that notification bell so that you know when your girl be looking cute for you and giving you some love. Show me the love in return, homies. Like I said, today is a release day review. I am so excited. Right now, I'm filming this. It is, let's see what time it is, 2:14 in Switzerland. I spent the whole morning reading the book. I was so excited. Hopefully, most of you would have read this because your homegirl is not so good without the spoilers. I tend to spoil. But look, listen, let's not talk plot too much. I like talking plot, you know, that's what makes a story for me. It's one of the things actually. But let's just dial it back a notch and let's try this to be as spoiler free as possible. Okay, first impressions. Cuteness. If you looked up cuteness and squee and adorable in Merriam, you would find this book cover right there, because that is what this book is. It is sweet, it is cute, it is feel good. I mean, like, it's everything that you get from a Mary Kame read. If you haven't read her before, she has so many good series. The Matter of Time, A Matter of Time series, featuring Jury and Sam Gage, Sam, who we have our issues, Sam and I, but like, homeboy loves his man. So it is an amazing series, but this is a standalone. Well, I wouldn't say no to a continuation, Mary Kame. So, you know, if you would have come through, yes, I would enjoy it. But this is similar to her Marshall series with Ian and Miro. Instead of having these two guys, Joe and Cade, being marshals, they're actually PIs. Of course, this is set in the Windy City. It's about a pair of PIs who are working on a case, of course, but the focus here is that the main PI, who like originally had the PI company by himself, but then he met his love interest and thought, hey, he seems like he'd be a good partner. His name is Joe. Joe is like the quintessential Mary Kame's very nurturing, very cute, very supportive character. He is comfortable in his own skin. He knows what he wants, and you know, he's very nurturing. I don't know how to otherwise to describe him, but he's a good carer. He's a good carer. When Joe came out to his parents and his family, his brothers, two other brothers, I think, he felt like the family got awkward about it, and so he just gave them a week to come to terms with it. And when he still felt distance from them, he pulled a runner and moved from Santa Barbara, well, near Santa Barbara, all the way to Chicago. And of course, his love interest, Cade, is slightly damaged. He used to be a cop who was undercover, and he got strung out on heroin, and he was a bit of a druggie. And while he was high, he killed someone. Not a good someone, like obviously the guy deserved to die because he was like mob or, you know, criminal. But, you know, clearly you should not be handling firearms while under the influence of anything, okay? Narcotics, alcohol, prescription meds, NyQuil. Don't do it. okay? Don't do it. Don't be handling them weapons, okay? And he got disgraced because, well, when you're a cop, you're supposed to be in control, you should be responsible, you should be, well, not engaging in illicit substances, and, well, he was. So he was cleared for the shooting and all. After all, it wasn't his fault, but, you know, the stigma kind of forced him out of the police and out of his family because they're a heavy police family. And so when he meets Joe and Joe offers him a job as a PI, he's thinking, finally, something I can do, and here's somebody who values me for me. But he has some very strong ideas of what he does and does not want in his life. So, you know, and you know, he loves his boy Joe, but he has abandonment issues a little bit, not without cause. Cade be worried that if he tells Joe that, homeboy, I love you, don't leave me, he is going to actually leave him. Joe, on the other hand, has been pining for Cade since he first met him. Pining, like, pining hard. He just needed Demi Lovato to tell him, just ruin the friendship. Let's ruin the friendship and let's just go for it. But of course, he's too scared to do that. One, because, well, he needs his Cade fix, but on the other hand, also, he's worried that if he does ruin the friendship, Cade is not going to react well to that, and he really wants to be a part of his life. What I love about this book is that it's based on the concept of Kairos, which is Greek. The concept means a time when conditions are right for accomplishment of a crucial action. So it's like an opportune and decisive moment. Now, everything in this book is about things coming to an end, coming to that pinnacle moment where, you know, you have to make a decision, you have to make take a chance, have to do it. And it happens in many ways. On the first hand, of course, Cade, his old captain, who was one of the few, though the only person who vouched for him that, you know, he should stay on the force and that he didn't do anything wrong, calls him up and says he needs to find Declan, whose last name I don't remember, but Declan, and bring him down to the station because he's a criminal, he's a fugitive, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Of course, we find out that's not the case, and Declan actually has some dirt on Captain Vaughn. I love Joe. Joe's character was everything I wanted in a nurturing character. He was sweet, he fed people, he was willing to sacrifice his own emotional happiness for Cade's happiness, but at the same time he realized that it wasn't sustainable. He wasn't trying to pretend that he was going to keep doing this forever. He just wanted to keep going for as long as he could, and that's, you know what, I understand that, homie. I'm with you there. You know, you don't want to let go of a good thing even if it hurts you, but at some point you have to put you gotta put yourself first, boo. And he was just reaching that point when the whole thing with Declan comes to tea. And Declan, of course, has his own unfortunate backstory, so when he sees the clear attraction that Joe has for Cade, he was like, bruh, I know how this ends. It doesn't end good, so let's not get yourself into that hot mess, yes? And it kind of reinforced for Joe that this is now the time for me to put my cards on the table and just take that leap. Of course, Cade also is reaching a point where he's tired of being anxious. The idea that somebody else could have the connection that he wants to have with Joe is just too much for him. So he's kind of acting out in his own way. And now he's realizing that if he doesn't act now, you know, Joe will move on. He can feel it coming. He can feel it coming. And so he insists that they go to Santa Barbara to hide from Vaughn and to visit Joe's parents. So there was a lot of homecoming, some hard truths about Cade learning who he can and cannot trust and feeling very betrayed that he trusted the wrong people. But you know what? The one person he's always trusted or trusted the most is Joe, and Joe was there for him all the way through. At the same time, Cade was testing Joe, pushing his boundaries, making him confront, well, not really confront, but you know, come to terms with his family and reconcile with them, because his family is nuts, but they love him. Let me tell you, I love this book. I love how it's written. My only thing is that I wish that the situation with Vaughn could have been resolved on screen. It happened off screen, and I felt that that was a bit of a sellout. I wish it happened on screen, mostly because I think Cade had been, this was something that he'd been torturing himself over, the whole shooting thing, and he deserved like a more personal resolution to the situation, and to actually ask Vaughn why, hey, why did you set me up to be an epic patsy? And so I would have just liked that on screen, just for that little bit of extra goodness. And of course I would have loved to see how smug Cade was at the end of the book when they do get together. Of course it's romance, they have a happily ever after. They were talking rings, homie, when Joe's ex-boyfriend Evan comes to their vineyard. I wish that the mentions of potential cameos had also panned out. Like there was a vague reference to Sam, which I was like, oh my god, Sam and Cade in the same room would have been hilarious. And of course Sutter, Aaron Sutter was mentioned as well. I would have liked to see them again, but that's okay because our girl got us. So if you guys, you know, are Greek and actually know how to pronounce it, please let me know in the comments down below. That's all for today, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy release day reviews, and I should do more of them. And don't forget that I make new videos every Tuesday and Friday. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.